Hello. This is very exciting. My background has changed because I'm in a different location today. No prizes for guessing where. Okay, let's get on with this. Now, move this out of the way and then we can start. And move me out of the way. Okay, so we are still on the population section and we are looking at how population and population information can be represented. And so far we've spent a lot of time looking at the demographic transition model, and now we are going to be moving on to population pyramids. So this fella is done and this one is next on our list, and my pen still won't work properly and it is highly annoying. Anyway, you get the idea. Okay, so this is what a population pyramid looks like. They're called population pyramids because usually they have a kind of pyramid shape where it's kind of wider at the base and narrower at the top, but that's not always the case, but you'll see that as we go along. Basically what they do is they show the number or the percentage of population, both male and female, in each age group. Okay, so let's stop there for a minute. So if you have a look at this population pyramid here, on this side the red bars represent female, and on this side the blue bars represent the males. So they show on one side male and on one side female. Normally the females are on the right hand side and the males are on the left, but always just read the graph to double check that. Each of these bars represents people in a 5-year age category. So for example, here we've got all the 5 to 9 year olds. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 5 different year groups. So this one here would be all of the 5 to 9 year olds who are females. Whereas if we went over to the blue side, for example, this one here would be all the 65 to 69 year olds. So the age groups are normally shown in the center, although sometimes they can be shown along the side. And we'll have a look at lots of different types of these. And we'll talk about why they're useful in a moment. But first of all, let's just get familiar with what they represent. So, population pyramid is a type of graph that shows the structure of the population. It can also be called the age-sex pyramid because it shows the age groups and it shows the sexes, male versus female. It tells us the number of people in different age groups and the number of males and females in those different age groups. So if we start at number 1 here. So the pyramid is made up of a number of bars, and here's all the bars going up and up and up and up here, and each bar represents an age group of 5 years. For example, 0 to 4, which is here, or 25 to 29, which will be this one here. Males are usually shown on the left and females on the right, but always read the pyramid just in case. The axis for the graph is shown in the middle. It is here. Sometimes it might be shown on the side. This pyramid is divided into 3 categories. So if you can have a look at these lines, please work, going this way. No, it's not going to work. Maybe if I draw it with this fella here. Oh, there it did. It's a bit of a delayed reaction. Let's try that again. Come on, you can do it, pen. All right, fill in the gaps. Hopefully you get the idea here. So down the bottom, we have the 0 to 14 age category. Okay, this one here. In the middle we've got the 15. Oh, that's wrong. Sugar, that should have been drawn up here. Let me just fix that for you. Okay, sorry about that. That should be a bit clearer. So what I was saying was that this pyramid is divided into 3 different categories. The first category down the bottom here is the 0 to 14 year olds. The second category are the 15 to 64 year olds, and the third category are the over 64 year olds. And this is important, and we'll come back to this later, but basically what it's showing you is that everybody in this section here, the 15 to 64 year olds, this is the proportion of the population that are working. So this part of the population are not working because they're in school. This part are not working because they're retired. So this section is the working section of the population, and that'll be important when we come back to this later. Then finally, we've got the horizontal axis down here, and this shows you the units of measurement. So in this case here, it's population in millions. So for example, if we look at this bar here, this is female, and it's a 0 to 4 category. So there's approximately 56 million females in the 0 to 4 age category. Does that make sense? And then the example it gives here is that there are about 59 million males, so they're getting that from over here in the 0 to 4 age category. You've got to be really careful because, as it says here, some pyramids show the figure in thousands or some show it in percents. So when you're answering questions on these, you've got to have a look at what the units of measurement are. Is it millions? Is it thousands? Hundreds of thousands? Is it just hundreds? Is it percentages? What is it? Okay. So that's all of the elements of the population pyramids. And why won't my slide move on? Oh, there we go. So because this is on a yellow background, I need you to take this down. So the title is Population Pyramids. A population pyramid is a type of graph that shows the structure of a population. And by structure, we mean the age and the gender. They show the number or the percentage of males and females in each of the age categories. Each bar of the pyramid represents an age group of 5 years, so for example 0 to 4 or 25 to 29. The youngest age groups are shown at the bottom of the pyramid and the oldest is at the top. Males are usually shown on the left hand side and females are usually shown on the right hand side. So, sorry, I probably went through that too fast, but you need to take that down so you can pause that and get that into your hardbacks. Okay, let's have a look at this then, because this is what you're going to try for homework. So this is a population pyramid, and let's have a look at some of the elements here. Sorry, the disadvantage of not being in my own house is that people keep coming in and out of this room. So anyway, what was I saying? So all I want you to try with this is I want you to try an exercise that's going to help you read the population pyramids, but I'm going to go through this one with you first and then you're going to try your own one. So I was basically showing you the different elements. So here, like we discussed, the females are on the right hand side and the males are on the left hand side. This time the axis is shown along the side rather than in the middle, but it's still the same idea. So each bar is going up in age category 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, etc. This one here is different because it's showing as a percentage of the population. Okay, so it's not showing you the number in millions or in thousands, it's showing you the number as a percentage of the population. So if we take some questions here and I'm going to answer them for you, and then using this you should be able to answer the questions for your homework. Where are my questions? Okay, first question. Are there more males or females in the 80 plus category? So you go up to the 80 plus category up here, and at a glance, you don't even have to look at the percentages. You can see that the bar for females is much bigger. So the answer to that question would be there are more females in the 80 plus category. Next question. Why is this so slow? What is the percentage of females aged 30 to 34? So we need to go to the 30 to 34 bar, which is here. Okay, and we're looking only at the pink bit, and the percentage of female, if we come down here and read it, is 4%. So 4% of females are aged 30 to 34. What is the percentage of males aged 40 to 44? So we need to find the 40 to 44 bar, and we're only looking at males. So this ends and we come down, and this is also 4%. Next one, are there more males or females? So are there more females aged 35 to 39 or males aged 20 to 24? So females aged 35 to 39 is here. Males aged 20 to 24 is here. Okay, so roughly looking at that, you can see that the female category is bigger, but we'll just have a quick look. So there's about 4.4% of females aged 35 to 39 versus about 2.8% of males. Okay, so in this case here, there are more females in that age category than there are males in that age category. Last one then. What percentage of the total population are aged 10 to 14? Okay, now what's very important here is that the question is looking for the total population. Not males, not females, but males and females together. So we go to the 10 to 14 age category, and here are the females, age 10 to 14. And sugar, we go to the males, age 10 to 14, here they are here. Okay, so looking at this, the females are about 2.8% and the males are exactly 3%. So adding that together, 2.8 plus 3 will give you 5.8%. So 5.8% of the total population are aged between 10 to 14. And what's important there is, because the question asks for total population, is that you're adding both the pink and the blue bars together. All right, so this is the population pyramid that you're going to be working off for the exercise. Notice that the units of measurement again are percentage of the population, okay? Everything else is the same. You've got the females on the right side, the males on the left side, and you've got the age category going down here. So I'm just going to show you this. Hopefully it's here. And here we go. So this is going to be up on Teams, but it is also going to be an exercise in assignments. So reading population pyramids, all right? You've got similar types of questions that I just went through in the PowerPoint for you. So are there more males or females in the 80 plus category? So that's at the top there. Approximately what percentage of males are in the 30 to 34? So you're looking here. And when it says approximately, okay, you don't have to get it bang on. Try get it as close as possible. Approximately what percentage of females are in the 60 to 64? So the 60 to 64 age category, and you're looking at females. Are there more females aged 75 to 79, or are there more males aged 35 to 39? So you need to find both of those categories, and you need to say which is the biggest one, and then finally calculate the approximate number of the total population aged 0 to 4. So remember here it's total population, so you need to add the male and the female bar together. Okay, sorry this is a bit laggy, but I think it's the internet where I am at the moment. So go and try that on assignments.